Let's go, Sal.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Lennox Lewis is making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that belies his in-ring intensity.
Yep, snow glove Sal.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. He's working a jab. Well placed, straight right hand.
Let's go, pizza.
Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Lennox Lewis is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. What a hook to the head by Lewis.
Appreciate the love, pizza. Appreciate you, Sal. All right, guys, let's lock in.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lennox Lewis.
Let's see some defense.
Lewis's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Solid straight right hand. Now hugging on the inside.
Man, I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna stay with that.
Lewis's punch
This
didn't come
cinematic is where it's at, bro. Fuck simulation. Holy shit.
Comes crashing home. He got caught right there and he goes down, but he looks to be fine.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't have 1 foot flat. He was up on both toes, lost his balance.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's all good.
Lennox Lewis showing that
I ain't worried about it.
heart, rising up after being knocked down. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. Lewis's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the cornerman is the most important person right now in that ring. He has to do his job and stop that bleeding.
End of round 1.
I got him bleeding.
His eye is
That's all that
completely
matters.
shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for, his judgment in this kind of situation.
Able to block that away. It was targeted, and the ref looks at him and says, no headbutting, hands out the warning. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch, and then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. Lewis's right hand scores well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Halfway through round number 2. And now you can... Beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Lewis. Lewis's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Right hand downstairs. Lewis's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. On the mark with the combination by Lewis. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. Lewis is left now getting into the mix. Good block by Lewis.
Watch that.
And we come to the end of round number 2. Well, we've seen this before. A fighter with
Ouch,
a bad
Barrow, it was a
cut,
pleasure,
and
homie.
sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come
What's good,
up
Jody?
with
What's good, Nitty?
Parries that punch intended for the head.
You need to block.
It's tough to assess, but Lewis's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Lewis has got to be really careful here. That eye is an absolute mess. The cut is really bad. In fact, wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Lewis is stunned, and he cannot block this onslaught. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Lewis is quickly approaching the point of no return right now, Teddy. You know, it would be far-fetched to see his corner step up on the apron and stop this fight.
And not only far-fetched, I mean, I think it's starting to get to that point where it's their responsibility to be thinking about that.
Lewis has got speed, no doubt about it. You can see his ability to... And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth. Big, big shot he just scored with. That's good stuff. What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Lewis is jammed by an uppercut. How about that? Another right hand. And that does it for this round. And let's show you Teddy's scorecard for the first 3 rounds. Well timed by Lewis. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Another flush shot lands upstairs. Lewis is starting to bleed from the nose. His corner should be wary of that. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Lewis. Right to the head with that right. That was a left. Did you see that? Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
6, 7, 8, 9.
That's it. The fight is over. Lewis's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Something to prove. Go on and make your move.
What's good, Speedy? Appreciate the love.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
His adversary, hailing out of Brooktown, the Blockbuster Marciano.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Fans have certain expectations when they come to a Mike Tyson fight. They don't mind if it ends in 20 seconds. Do you expect it to be a quick one tonight?
Tyson expects it to, and that's more important than what I expect. He's going to go out there, and he's going to put his best foot forward to make that happen.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena, when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Mike Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. There's the hooks. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. And now he scores with that left to the body. Able to dismiss that body shot. Great work offensively landing that combination by Mike Tyson. Great movement to get away from those punches. Downstairs with a right hand. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. And he stays downstairs. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Goes up top with the right hand.
What's good, Sal? What's good, Terrell? I'm not Mike. I'm not Mike Terrell. I'm Rocky Marciano.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of me. Listen, I'm not gonna stand here.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Wow, what an uppercut. That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand. Oh, what a whiff by Mike Tyson. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Parries the punch, comes back with the hook.
Oh my God.
Both men digging in with uppercuts. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. To the belt line he goes with the left hand. Tyson's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it can get nasty as the fight progresses. Targeting the left hand to the body. Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Scores well to the head with the right hand. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not...
Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And this
It's all
round
good.
comes to an end.
We got him
Now
cut.
that he's back in the corner, we get a
We'll
close-up
work on
look.
it.
Mike Tyson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Tyson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Through the years, especially in the heavyweight division, there have been some guys that can throw a good right uppercut. But when Tyson fully dips and gets all that body behind it, it's as good a right uppercut as we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's coming from Brooklyn. You know, it's coming from a place that really you wish that you didn't have to visit because you get hit with that punch. He's putting everything into it, but he sets it up nice. He hits you behind the back a little bit in the rib area, and then all of a sudden, when your arm moves a little bit, it's coming up the middle.
Solid uppercut.
Just like that. Just like that.
Two jabs. Every time you throw that jab, I want to see you land that overhand, right? Don't go straight in. Give him a little bit first. Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay?
Yeah, I can only do so much, Terrell. Sorry, man.
I want you to bang the head and the body, all right? Up, down, and over again.
Mike Tyson's power has been the biggest.
I've just won that
difference in
round,
the
though.
fight so far, Teddy. As we start round number 4 and we take a look at your scorecard, he's up 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, because of that knockdown, that was the difference. But it's still close enough for his opponent, just using his jab, fundamentals, the things that he has to do to still get back in it.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. You can just tell that he's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
And now they're trading blows. He just missed that shot up top. Oh, what an uppercut. Halfway through round number 4. Little volume punching to the body there. There's a good right hand. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Tyson's nose is cut. You can see that it's worsening as this round goes on. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Well, it's not horrible damage, but his nose is bleeding. Little head knocking with that right hand. Committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Hits him in the mug with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Last 10 seconds. Able to land with the right. Not able to land the headshot. Well-placed left hand there. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish...
Yeah, I'm hanging in there, Terrell. You got to give me some props, bro. I'm hanging in there. And I just won that last round. I don't know about this round, but...
That's it. That's it. Hey, relax. Just like that, right? Another round, just like that.
What's good, Sal? Appreciate you, bro. As always, Speedy, Terrell, Quan Lo, Billy Ashley, Let My Nuts Hang, Majin Du, and Shay.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Mike Tyson's tagged.
Cover your head, kid. Punch.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Mike Tyson. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Tyson's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They are the ones that wind up landing.
Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Big left hand from Iron Mike. And a strong offensive showcase. The combination by Mike Tyson. Good right hand. Mike Tyson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Jab right hand.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Well-placed counter punch by Mike Tyson. Body shot, the left hand. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. And round 5 comes to an end. You know, so many times...
What's good, Mel? I got you, Hemi.
...are sitting ringside to not wear white. Now you know why. Look at these two bleeding all over the place.
Now you would suggest they bring an umbrella. I mean, it is that bad.
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Good block by Mike Tyson. Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. Oh! Well, we've seen Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's for you, Terrell. That's for you, baby.
He Monster Douglas. But again, can he do it here?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit that follow button. I love y'all. Yeah? Yeah, I'm not so bad, am I? Alright. Let's go to my homie Mo. Bravo. Sorry, man. I gotta go to my boy Mo. He invited me first.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
I appreciate it, Terrell. I might have to clip that. I might have to upload that, man. For real.
Come on the back end of these ring wars. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it. Mike Tyson's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Tyson's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Comes right back with a shot of his own. He's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Blocks it away. Tyson scoring with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Punches and bunches. Combination up top. Well, we're just underway here, and you can already sense the type of fight we're going to have. These are two guys that have flat out said it. They have come to get the other man.
And they're not liars.
You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder, and he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lacking of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
Not what he was, and yet another good shot comes in. Has a history with being down, but not necessarily out. Will this be like the first knockdown against Buster Douglas or the final one?
7, 8, 9.
Man, my finger fucking barely slipped.
So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Nice defense. Good block by Mike Tyson. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, that's a big shot to the head. Unable to make an impact there by Mike Tyson. Tyson's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Well, he doesn't look like he's in too good a shape as we come to the end of this round.
And you know, the corner has a decision.
It is what
right
it is,
here.
Terrell. It is
Not
what it
necessarily
is.
Go out there and move your head, but whether or not they should stop this fight.
Relax, relax. You're okay. You're okay. Keep your hands up. You can keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep him up. Listen, he's gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right?
A new round underway here. Tyson's hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see, as hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. What a crushing blow up top he just landed.
That's why you don't pull straight back.
He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Oh, good big shot. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
One, two, three, four, five,
Yeah, I'll give it to you, Mario. You fucked me up.
7,
It's all good.
8.
Hurry, get up!
Tyson's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. He missed with that headshot. Mike Tyson's combination punching is working well here. Targeting that overhand left. Solid. Tyson goes down. Once again, Tyson goes down. But will he get up again?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mike Tyson. Tyson's able to avoid that punch. Iron Mike lands the left, and all of a sudden the tables turn. Tyson's rocked. Oh,
Yeah, get that shit out of here, boy!
this is going to take some guts to get up from this.
You
Once
thought.
again he goes down.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Tyson's going to have to pull himself together here. Now he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there while...
Oh, no.
Shot there.
I fucking got too cocky.
Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, motherfucker, let's go.
Tyson's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Flush right hand to the head. These two corners have to do their job after both men went out and gave everything they had. Both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the other.
Yeah, well,
Let's
what you have to
go.
do down the
It's a
corner,
great
so what
fucking
you're
fight.
alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck. You know, get him ready for the next round and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
I appreciate the love, Terrell. I appreciate the love, Speedy, W, Mo, Sal, Mr. Alvarado, Easy Wee,
really good job after a round in which
Milo.
the fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
Come on, kid, focus.
A huge right hand from Mike Tyson.
Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
That is a classic Tyson uppercut.
Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp.
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. He's jumping all over him now. Mike Tyson, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Targeting that head with the combination punching.
Missed the body shot.
Those wobbly legs of Mike Tyson have steadied.
But now the question is whether or not his opponent has found something that will work. Found something that will get those legs unsteady once again.
Mike Tyson's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Tyson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Stay away from those.
Final minute of a round that'll go down in the history books. Good combination to the head.
Stay away from those.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in. There it is. Perfectly.
My God.
Combination. Tyson's down.
What a
He's gonna have to
fucking-
beat the count.
what a back and forth. What a back and forth match.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's Fight Night champion, D'Lo.
7.
What guts he's showing here. I don't know that he's going to get the glory, but what guts to keep fighting here when he's damaged like this.
Well, actually, Joe, too much guts. That's why the old-time guys, the smart trainers, used to say you have to have a little fear in there to know when you're in a bad place, to know when to grab, when to get out of there.
Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right.
Appreciate the follow, Mitchie. Appreciate the follow, Richmond. Terrell, Speedy, Sal, W, Mo. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Y'all are consistently on here. I can't appreciate y'all enough, man. Thank you so much. Mr. Alvarado, of course. And then my homie Mo that I'm facing right now. Cease, D-Lo, Mitchie Story, Easy Wee, Juju, Six, Eric, Michael Black, Rico.
Well, I think this is a fairly even fight, Teddy. As we look at your scorecard, that's the way you have it as we begin round number 4.
Well, it's been a battle of jabs, to be honest with you, Joe. And until one guy shows that his jab is bilingual, it's going to stay close. And what I mean by that, if one guy shows that his jab can do more than speak just English, maybe a little Spanish, you know, maybe a little bit of this language where he hooks off and he does more things, that guy is going to separate himself.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Scoring well with that combination by Mike Tyson. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. What a big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go, get up!
He is hurt, but he keeps coming forward.
Yeah, too tough for his own good.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Nice work with the combination by Mike Tyson. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Keep that hand moving.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Left and right, left and right.
Tyson scores with a jab. Once again to the head.
Keep moving.
Tyson with a powerful left hand. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Tyson's at his best when the combination... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the
Nah.
fighter who was floored.
Nah, this is a real person,
You go
Payne.
soft on him when he comes
My
back, or
homie
you
Mo
right his
in the
face.
chat.
That's the way to approach it.
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Right back to it upstairs. Tyson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Tyson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left. That uppercut. Wow! Mike Tyson,
Yes, sir. Now it's a fucking game.
rise up and fight on. He didn't see that punch at all.
Good fight, Mo. Good fight.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The fight is over. A knockout victory, unable to beat the count. To make it official, let's send it up to the ring.
Yep, good fight, Mo. Yeah, that was a good fight, man. You had me. You fucking had me, man.
Mike Tyson's now a winner by knockout.
Man,
You wanna win, you wanna get
what
to
a
the title,
close
you wanna
fucking
be
fight.
successful. But you wanna, this is one way to ensure you're gonna make money. Scoring knockout.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.
Alright, heavy stage, I got you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening. And
Yeah, Mo. I think I got up like 4. I think I got up 4 or 5 times, bro. Yeah. I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better getting up now.
Has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
5 is possible, Mo. 5's the max. 5 is the max, Mo. I know that for a fact. Yeah, it is. 5 is the max.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Yeah, well, hopefully I can beat his ass. I don't know.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Able to cover up that gut. Teddy, I'm going to call this one a little baking soda and vinegar matchup. You know what happens when you put those two things together?
Yeah, you get a volcano, and it's going to explode. And I think before the night's over, you're going to see that.
A knifing left hand by Mike Tyson.
Tyson's opponent here is not known for being a guy that can really go deep into fights. Doesn't have a lot of stamina. Well, Mike may make that a very easy and good marriage for him.
Yeah, that works perfect for Tyson because that probably means that his opponent is going to come out fast. He's going to be desperate early. He knows he can't go late. And Tyson loves to get a guy early.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
Nice work to the midsection with the left. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Fires off that hook. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Very nice work with the double jab up top. And clicks of the talk. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep throwing punches. You need to cover up for him.
I've gotten up 5 times before, Mo. But that's the max. I'm telling you.
Listen, you're getting caught up. You're getting caught up, and you're fighting this fight. Focus for me.
What's good, A9? Always a pleasure, homie. Got 48 awesome people up in here tonight. Let's go.
Round 2 is underway.
On a perfect match. Mike Tyson versus Isaac
Uppercut
Frost.
from Isaac Frost, who's a big, big man. Well-targeted left hand by Mike Tyson.
Ah.
Great work by Isaac Frost. Too many of those punches by Isaac Frost, and this night's going to be over. The combo lands upstairs. Good defense just covering up down low. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Back and forth exchange. Well-placed hook. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. A little head hunting with the right. Halfway through this round. Iron Mike with a big uppercut. Harry brings the jab right hand. and that was a solid uppercut. Look at that combination by Mike Tyson. He scored well after being hit himself. Lock. Targeting a left hand down low. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
We come to the end of the round. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cutmen obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cutman?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right...
I got y'all. I got y'all.
To stop that. Usually
Man, 95 awesome people up in here. Thank you so much. Hit that follow button.
The most important thing, Joe, is he
We got
has to be
this.
calm. He has to be able to identify where that cut is. Maybe there's more than one cut. So you got to be calm enough to see the whole picture, the whole landscape, clean it off, put pressure on it, get that medicine in there, keep your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his wheels a little bit, give the medicine a chance to work.
Isaac Frost able to land a nice clean left hand. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Able to lock in that target and bring it home well.
One or two more of those, it'll be the end of the night.
Frost doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Isaac Frost landing a left hand again here. Good exchange. He fires back. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Isaac Frost so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Mike Tyson, youngest heavyweight champion ever, claiming all three belts, unifying the title, and then, of course, making a ragdoll out of Michael Spinks. How important is that to his legacy?
Everything. I mean, he came up with the man, his mentor, Cus D'Amato, who had the prior youngest heavyweight champ of all time. That was Floyd Patterson. He wanted to break that record. He planned on, he lived to break that record.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Frost showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
Nice work. Don't get too close. Don't get too close, all right? I need you to move more. Just keep moving. You hit him really good in that round. A couple of times. Really good.
I got you, Terrell. I got y'all.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down.
Well, if anything has been learned from the first three rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you, and that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
Another thudding shot by Isaac Frost, this time the left hand. Scored well up top. Very accurate with the double jab. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Frost left, working well that time. Tyson's showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Look at that!
Oh my God! I was not expecting that. Wow.
1, 2.
Isaac Frost able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And banging away he goes. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
7, 8, 9.
Tyson's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent and then a good counter by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Fires right back at him. Mike Tyson's lack of defense.
Oh my God.
Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And there's the bell. Can you believe that? He was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why he got in that spot, why he got hit. But first, you got to make sure he revives. You got to get him clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
You need to be aware of that, okay?
Tyson's heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop and his opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
Very accurate two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And banging away he goes, able to land that power punch.
Trying to force his way in that front door, and he got smacked with that door.
I know we said it, I know we talked it, but look at this fight right now, as advertised.
Take a second, call your friends at home and tell them to watch this one. Something special is going on.
Frost putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good left hand by Frost. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Tyson's combination punching is working well here. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Iron Mike with an iron right. Combination to the head. And that's the end of round 5. Tyson's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got this.
when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Blocks the headshot. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Frost's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Ugh.
Frost fighting real smart here on the outside. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook. Oh, and there you go. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Fuck, man.
10.
And it's over. Look at this. Tyson's unable to get up and continue on. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Frost, your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it.
No, not really. I don't really do OWC, but I mean, I can't do it right now because I'm doing a glitch with the Rocky Marciano and Bare Knuckles. Yeah, good game, Mr. Alvarado. Son of a bitch. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Yeah, you can play with me, NYC, of course.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we
That's my goal, Vaughn. That's my goal, homie.
Here in Midtown,
This is Fight Night Champion, Christopher. Appreciate you for tuning in.
Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Teddy, a prime Mike Tyson here has so many KO1s sprinkled across his record. Do you expect those kind of fireworks early on here?
Yeah, for a couple reasons. He understands the history. He's a history student. He likes the legacy. He wants to be like Jack Dempsey, all those fighters of the past where he's ferocious. And also, he wants to send a signal to future opponents that you should not get in the ring with him.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss.
God damn, you got it on these minute rounds again, don't you?
Here we go. Round two is underway. Tyson's defense is paying off now. Now that is fighting right there, and smart fighting, landing all four punches. Mike Tyson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Crashes home with the uppercut. Mike Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together. And
I can't be on for too much longer though, man. I got an interview
I just don't get it,
There's
in the
two
morning.
reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Accurate with the straight left. Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson.
Come on, get focused.
10 seconds remaining in this round.
Mike Tyson's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored.
I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take these shots, okay? Understand?
Yes, sir, Young. How you doing tonight?
So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. Tyson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Mike Tyson.
Seconds to go in round number 4.
And a nice combo by Mike Tyson.
You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there.
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Good shot to the head. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. And that's the end of round 4.
Don't walk.
Tyson, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Tyson's flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
Mike Tyson's nose is starting to bleed. Good job fighting from the outside.
Doing what you're doing.
He comes back with the left hand again. Final 10 seconds. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left.
Fight Night Champion Coffee. How you doing tonight?
Downstairs, then upstairs.
Yeah, but I was cooking him up at the beginning of the fight too, so it's whatever.
When he misses you with a punch, counter. Counter. Okay, listen. I want to see that straight right. Throw the jab and then straight down the middle. Got that jab? Yeah.
Sixth round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight. Tyson's got a way of just getting away from that punch. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Mike Tyson. Tyson's right hand scores well that time. Very good work on the inside with the uppercut. Now, if you're standing opposite that right there, Teddy, what do you have to do to stop it?
Well, first of all, you have to understand and recognize That's the punch you should be aware of in close, because there's only a few punches. You're in real close. There's not room for too many other punches. The uppercut is the one you expect. So expect it, first of all, and move your head on the side so it misses.
Big shot comes crashing home. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, that's the best noise he could ever hear. The bell to end that round. He was getting
Yeah, it's all good.
there. Tyson's lucky the bell rang when it did.
But it's little consolation.
Appreciate all 85 of y'all being here tonight, man. Thank you so much. Quick shout out to Terrell. Thank you for the love. Sal, Mo, my homie that I'm facing right now, Speedy, Mr. Alvarado, Alan, Cease, NYC, Mr. W, Jay Masada, Coffee, Glody, Ant Jr. Appreciate all the love.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's right inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Mike Tyson's almost looking foolish that time. It was so bad. Tyson's failure to get away from his opponent's right hand is really the difference in this fight.
Yeah, it is. He continues to get hit with the same punch. Needs to slip to the left.
Tyson's got to deal with a cut now above his eye. More and more punishment is being doled out. Mike Tyson's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like it's sunset right here on his evening.
Big shot he just scored.
But he's hit me with these flash KOs, man.
He goes down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All night long, this is your fight. You're in control. No effort. Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab and move. Throw the body.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we open up this 8th round. Tyson's in prime position to really now grab some momentum. I think that what he's done the past few rounds has set him up for a good finish.
Yeah, and what it's been like is taking a polygraph test. You know, you can't lie. Your actions tell everything in that ring. He's telling you, I want to be the best.
Good return fire that time. A crushing 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Mike Tyson's doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. Jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
And once again, he returns fire up top. And round 8 comes to an end. Tyson's got to be in control of things after that round. This is a good fight, very good fight. I give his opponent credit, but I do believe he's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, but you want to keep that carrot out in front of him. Keep him running after something, you know? The worst thing is all of a sudden he thinks he's got the carrot, and he's sitting there, he's chomping away at it, and guess what? The tortoise goes right past him. Or in this case, his opponent gets his hand risen.
Finish off with the hook, okay?
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Face
Good
yourself.
step back counter punch there. He just missed that shot up top. Tyson's showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
We count down the final moments of this round. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Mike Tyson.
He's going to get desperate here. He's going to come forward now because he has to. Let your hands go, okay? You're going to have to let him go or you're going to lose the fight. You need to cover up, though, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up.
They have given a lot tonight. Now one more opportunity to give a little more. The final round is upon us. Tyson's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? He gets hit, but he gives it right back. And now he's targeting upstairs. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Piercing jab. Tyson's proving to be elusive. Tyson's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Well-placed hook there. Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination.
Get the fuck out of here.
His opponent's headshot.
You should be knocked out, bro.
Hitting his mark there going upstairs. The judges have put down their scores as we come to the end of a very exciting back and forth fight. Let's send it up to the ring announcer to hear which way it goes.
I appreciate all of y'all, man. I have an interview tomorrow. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to get off. I appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, we always try to put up a fight, Terrell.
Tyson's work
Good fight, Mo.
well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank
It was
you.
easy, and he saw it all along.
Hit that follow.